Hello viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today we are going to learn how we can launch an EC2 instance over the GCP console, right? Before going to launch the EC2 either any VM over the GCP console, we first need to understand what is the structure of the GCP in a means structure means how you can create your project, what is the hierarchy over there so that you can understand it's a very in a easy way for for your future prospectus. Like suppose if you want to launch, if you want to work with some organization in any organization, so first you need to understand these things, right? So let me show you something here. Like this is the basic hierarchy. I have taken this picture from the GCP documentation, right? So in this picture, what is the hierarchy? Hierarchy means when you suppose this is your company. Let's take the example of it's your company like abc.com here, right? It's your identity basically for your organization. Then after we generally people are created, the second thing is called folder here. Means first is the organization, second is the folder. Folder means we are just going to separate the company in a department wise, like department X, department Y, shared infrastructure, team A, team B. Okay, in a folder, right? Then we are going to create a project. Inside the project we have a resources here. So this is just overview of the hierarchy. If you need want to learn more information about these things, I will share the link with you. Thank you. Let's jump to the demo here. So how we can launch an EC2 instance over here. So before going to launch any EC2, any resources over here, you have to choose your project here. So I have created one project for learning purpose, like learning GCP. By default, there you my first project will be available, right? So I have created this one. How to create the new project? You just go to the new project over here and just give your name and just create. It's very easy to create it, right? Once you done it, then you have to go to the compute engine, compute section, just like EC2 and the virtual machine in the other service cloud provider. So let me go over there. Like you can search from the upper window also, like this box. You can also search compute engine here. You can just click on this. Once you will click on this, you have to choose the project. I have chosen already, but if you don't find your correct project here, you can just choose it from here. Okay, then you have to launch it. For launching the instance means creating the instance, you have to go to the create instance. For that, just go to the create instance, give your instance name. Like I am giving the instance one example here, right? And here it will show the price according to your instance type basically. So just go with the minimum because we are not using something for the production environment, we are using just for the learning purpose. So always try to give the minimum cost, like this one F1 micro here. So it is the 614 memory, and this shared and the CPU core is also very low, so it's not going to cost us high. You can see from this window price summary here, right? It's $549 in a month. It's a very low cost, and I am using the free trial account, so we are not worried about the cost here. But be sure once your task is done, please delete your resources because it's going to cost you in the future. After that, when you done it, just choose your instance type here. After that, um, we are not going to deep in the confidential VM series here. We are just going to simply launch it. Allow default access for you. Allow the HTTP and HTTPS access for the internet connectivity here. If you need advanced, if you want to change in the networking section, you can choose here. If you want to add additional disk here, some security related stuff here, so you can use it. But we are not going to cover in this video these things, we will cover later. Okay, and we are just click on to create it here. Once you will click, it will take some time to launch VM or the EC2 instance compute engine for you. Let's wait for some time. Okay. Launching time totally depend on instance type and the infrastructure design, how the Google is designed these things. Now you can see status is up, means this instance is up, ready for use, and this is the region. You can change your region, not after creating that, before when you are going to launch it. This is your internal IP address, this is your external IP address. Now if you want to deploy something here, if you want to use, just like click on the SSH. So you have two options for this. This is the SSH for the Windows based. You can also create your own key and paste it here, and you can access this VM from that. For that, you have to be sure your port should be open for that, so that you can connect from on premises to your EC2, either your compute engine. Correct. So we are waiting for connection so that we can connect to our compute engine and we can do what we want here. So it's establishing the connection to the SSH server. Yeah. Now we are good to we are able to. Now you can see the instance name here, which we have given earlier. If you want to check the IP for that, you can just paste IP address here. I'm sorry for that. IP address, you can see your IP address here. It is your private one, right? This is the loopback adapter. So if you want to install anything, it's totally dependent on which type of to install. I'm trying to install Apache here. I'm sorry, Apache should be here. Okay. So hyphen get. Okay, let me try to Nginx. Yeah, I'm just trying to show you how you can run the command over here. So it's not a basically required for this demo, but I'm just trying to show you here. Just like we can see the status of that service which you have installed right now. Like Nginx, we have done it here. So it's running, and if you are going to config.io, okay, once you have done, you can just click on this one, and we will wait for that when this window is coming. And it's loading, and yeah, we are able to see our engine expect. Thank you guys. Thank you for your time.